Good for window vault heavy maps like Chalet. She has a really good gun. She has a utility shotgun in a very similar kind of position like Mute, except it's a secondary gun. Has a deployable shield, which is good in and of itself. Still, in my opinion, the best secondary gadget in the game. Can completely change the way you play a particular room. Completely changes the dynamic for holding the map control. So yeah, Frost, pretty solid. Just maybe not, you know, don't bring her all the time. Might be some better options, you know, here and there.
But as I was saying, bro, what I was saying is fucking the Wild and Out Smoke has is good. Fucking Mute is probably the second Wild and Out, blah blah blah, whatever he said. Bandit, I feel like it's extremely underrated. 3-speed, Wild and Out, all types of shit. Really good as a roamer, in my opinion. Castle paired up with a zombie is fucking like a headache. Rook, insanely good. Gives everybody support. You cannot go wrong with Rook. Doc, anchoring Doc, supporting roamers, shit like that is extremely good. Capcan, can't go wrong with Capcan, but it's not extremely like not skillful. Like you don't have a high like ceiling with Capcan. It's just it's Capcan. Jaeger, Wilmot is just better. Frost, I'm not high on Frost. Pulse, really like just why would you pick Pulse when you have other roamers? Tachanka is fucking Tachanka. Yeah.
Okay, Valk. So Valk is in an interesting position because you don't actually really see her
Valk,
a lot in competitive.
Valk, insane. If you have a good Valk, that puts cameras really good, the amount of games you can win with Valk is insane, bro. Valk Esther, yes, I agree with that.
But the reason for that is because she gets banned frequently. So without pick and ban, she'd be busted right.
See, like, I'm in a rank point of view, she doesn't get banned. She barely gets banned, like, if at all. Yeah.
Right now, she's still kind of borderline busted. But I don't think she really needs too much of a change. This is one of those weird situations where it's like, you can't really like do anything to Valk without completely changing the way her character works. The whole thing with the cameras, right, is that she benefits.
Meet Discplate Lumino. The new generation of illuminated art is here.
She assists.
This is what I'm gonna do. Since I had to leave in damn near a couple of minutes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just do this. Okay, this is my list, bro. This is my list for defenders. Yeah. I think Solus is the best character in the game. By far. Not by far. Nah, not by far. But I would think Solus is the best character in the game. Just her utility. And the fact that she just gets away with taking fucking drones. Literally, when Solus is on the board, it literally changes the whole dynamic of the prep phase and the game going forward. Especially in like Plat, Emerald, Diamond lobbies, you're scared to fucking drone because you feel like a Solus is gonna jump out on you. Especially if a drone a Solus is still on the board. Like say like it's a 3v5 and the defenders are winning 5. You know what I mean? They got 5 people to attack attack 3. You're literally scared to drone. You're scared to drone because you feel like a Solus is just gonna pop up anywhere and your positioning is gonna be different. You know what I mean? Fenrir. Do I really have to say Fenrir? Like nigga, he literally like stops you from fucking taking gunfights, bro. He literally does his job great. Like he puts purple clouds in your face, you can't see shit. You know what I mean? It's like if you mix Ying and Malusi and had a baby. You feel me? Valk insanely good. If you have good Valk cams and where the attackers can't find, extremely good. Azami can still shape. You had to dump a whole fucking mag in a half to destroy her barriers. So unless you have like a DMR or like a Golden 6 or some shit like that, but still extremely good. I still think she's S tier. But Lucy, ACOG, slows people down, beefy, can take gunfights like crazy, and her utility is useful. It does get hard countered by Brava, but if you're not bringing a Brava, it's her Malusi is gonna be a fucking sword to deal with. Well, I was really debating if Wamai should be A tier or S tier. He's just literally a better Jaeger, a way better Jaeger. You know what I mean? But an ACOG in a meta where you can roam, you can anchor with him. He's really versatile. Cade, best wall denial. Smoke, second. I said smoke. Fucking mute, second best wall denial. Shotgun, really good. Legion. I might put Legion over Kagan. Because the way you use Legion, you can use his traps as like either you can poison them, forcing them to stay still and get a poison off. If not, they consistently take damage, and as intel. You know what I mean? So they hit a Legion trap. You can literally hear where it's at, and if you want to be aggressive, you can swing that. Smoke, very underrated. I feel like his denial from doing like Montane plants and stuff like that, and like border, especially in border, really underrated. Goyo, ACOG, gun is extremely good. Can deny people going in, really good. Mozzie, before I would have said Mozzie was like probably like high A, but I feel like he's low B. I put Mira over Mozzie. Yeah, I'm gonna put Mira over Mozzie. Mira, it's Mira. It's fucking water you can see through. She doesn't get hard counted by Ash, and who else can break her shit? And Twitch if you don't shoot the Twitch. Mozzie, I feel like purely because of his gun and the fact that he can create intel off of your drones is extremely underrated. Even people don't really use that ability with him. They usually use him for his gun, but now his pick rate did go down a lot, but I feel like the fact that he can just change your intel to our intel and like basically do what Valk's job but worse with an insanely good gun. Good. Obviously, he doesn't have the 1.5 no more on his gun, and he doesn't have ACOG on his gun, but still, if you're good with 1.0s and you were good with Mozzie, this is I really don't see why you don't still choose Mozzie. Bandit, I feel like Bandit is just extremely good, especially for roaming. I love roaming with Bandit, extremely good. Duberthal can freeze walls by times for either the Bandit or the Cade or the Mute to, like, you know, reset the wall, counters, what's it called? What's his name? Thatcher, all that. Castle, I already talked about Castle. Azami, both her guns are really good. If you're good with a DMR, you can use it. I don't see why people don't use her P10 rolling on her. I use P10 rolling on her because I'm shit with fucking DMRs, but I think she's really underrated in terms of just, you know, gadget denial. I think she's better than Jaeger. And yeah, but not as good as Wamai, obviously. Rook, I already talked about Rook. I already talked about Doc. Echo. If you can't find the Echo, he's a pain in the ass. If you can't find the Echo, if you're replacing a really good Echo, he's gonna be a pain in the ass, and you never feel safe about, you know, planting. And the fact that he has the power of just denying a plant without even being in a gunfight is insane. But if you destroy the Echo, obviously it's gone. But Maestro, 3 cams, really a nuisance. Really changes the way you charge into a site. You know what I mean? You can't just go in there willy-nilly, you feel me? Because it's always a Maestro looking at you, you feel me? Catcan, already talked about Catcan. Jaeger, already talked about Jaeger. Visual got an uptick on use since Deimos came out, but the problem with Deimos is that no one's really using him like that. You might use him here and there, but as soon as you bring out Deimos, the roamers are going to pick Visual. You know what I mean? Just to counter like the fact that you are using Deimos. Ella, feel like she's underrated. I've been using a lot of her lately. If you can control her gun, she's really good. And the fact that you can just place, I'll use her as a roamer. I just place my Ellas in convenient ways, especially in Clubhouse. I love using her in Clubhouse, putting her stuff in sight, helping that way I can help my teammates indicate where they are, stuff like that. Concuss them, obviously, and I think she's a 2-speed, 2 health, really good. If you can control her gun, obviously you can win gunfights. Warden obviously fell off the face of the earth now that the 1.5 is gone. He has an MPX, does PP damage, even with an extended mag. Obviously still hard counters Ying and shit like that, but he obviously isn't as good as he was before. Frost, I'm not high on Frost. Thorn, same thing with Thorn. People want to use it for a gun. Her utility is shit. Alibi. I feel like Alibi is underrated. I use her a lot. Just putting in shit on a window, making them use one of their utilities to get rid of it. Because they can't just hop in and, you feel me? If they hop in and they get pinged, they shoot it, they get pinged. They have to destroy it, and to destroy it without getting pinged, you have to use a utility. Post, I already talked about Post, Caveira. I've been seeing an uptick in the Caveira in my lobbies. Her pistol 2 taps, but it's just like you can just bring either a Deimos or like a Doka B and just hard counter the fuck out of her. Oryx just needs something, bro. Oryx just needs like a really good gun or something like that. Thunderboard is fucking Thunderbird. Clash can't do shit with her own. And Tachanka is fucking Tachanka. But yeah, that's all. Alright, Siege on PC. I can download Siege. I had to go somewhere. I had to go do my taxes. But I definitely play with you, bro. I'll hit you up on Xbox to see if you still on. But yeah, that's my list, bro. Blah blah blah. I had to get out streams, get ready for my shit. I should be still back on though after. But yeah.